We're high up in the mile-high city where the Pittsburgh Steelers are taking on the Denver Broncos. Talk about a battle of toughness. Between Denver's altitude and Pittsburgh's hard-nosed defense, this game's going to be a grind. The Steelers bring that steel curtain vibe, with a defense that's ready to shake things up at high altitude. And the Broncos? Well, they're looking to stampede their way to victory on their home turf, and you better believe they're not afraid of a little Pittsburgh grit. Did you know? The Steelers have had their ups and downs in Denver, thanks in part to the thin air. Some say it's like playing on the moon. Will Pittsburgh breathe easy? Or are the Broncos about to lasso themselves a win? This one's going to be a Rocky Mountain showdown to remember.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Broncos, and it comes your way. Next.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field, Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at it.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Is a grown-up. 61 college starts will do that for you. A ton of college experience. And Bo Nix is a facilitator. When he is at his best, that ball is in and out of his hands in an absolute hurry. If he were a point guard on a basketball team, he'd want to go up and down the court and get it out of his hands as quickly as he can. He's accurate, he's tough, he's experienced, and he's poised for this challenge of the NFL.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Here we go, 2nd and very long. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So that was holding on the offense, and a quick declination from the defense means this stands as a turnover. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. First down, and they go right back to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Russ now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Sent down by Cody Barton. Third down, Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Wilson on the play fake. Catch made by Austin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First and 10 give to Harris. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Harris once more. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Wilson now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing here, Nix. Completed to Reynolds. And he reaches the 35 before going out. They're now set for 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's brought down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Nix. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. From the gun, it's Wilson. Finds his target, Patterson.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Jump off caught by his back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Broncos offense all set to go. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. 2nd and 6 now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
Another run for Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. Throw complete to Williams. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Cordero Patterson to return for the Steelers. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Play action, it's Wilson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Ross off the play fake. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. I'll try to run it with Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Corliss Waitman on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Cut by Sutton. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 47. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. Straight ahead with Williams. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38. Finds Mims. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's another Denver.
Nick's from the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 21-yard line.
Nick's off to play action. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Nick's. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. Running left is Harris. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brandon Jones up for the stop. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Steelers could break this tie for a halftime lead. Wilson on third down. Makes the play, working the sideline, but it takes him out right at the line. Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Denver set to take the field on offense. And they settle for a field goal on their left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 11-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it deep downfield. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they gotta hurry. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. That's incomplete left side. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running behind center with Harris. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Well, that's halftime here, and a field goal each, all that these offenses have been able to muster thus far. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Tyreek Hill, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Jordan Love, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr. 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough, and things should open up as we move along.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Cordero Patterson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. First down, here's Russ. Gets himself free. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Wilson. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Going to Harris to start the half. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Russ now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. The Steelers set to punt it. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Nix with it on 1st. Left side now caught by Sutton. And he'll get it up to the 27. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They send a tight end in motion. Up the gut they go with Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Play action with Nix. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. 1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing now, following the turnover. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Wilson to throw it. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Broncos returning their offense, and this running back to the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nick's looking to throw. Completed to Reynolds. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Their punter making his way out now. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Draw play. This is Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another run for Williams. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Now Nix. Throw left side, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. A handoff to Williams. This is ahead for about 5. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down. This is Williams. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That stop made by T.J. Watt. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll run. This is Williams. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the handoff, this is Williams. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Williams on the carry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Denver Broncos.
A run with Williams. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Running for the marker with Williams. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the right hash, 52 yards out. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Just a field goal aside so far as we enter the final quarter of play. Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. This is Harris on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Wilson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Broncos get set to take over. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Nix from the gun. They did it! He made the interception! Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Here's Wilson to the air. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game!
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The home teams and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this one does not go far. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Nix. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now here's Russ. Cut out left. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 2nd and 15. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Russ setting to throw. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Punt team on the field. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yard. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Man, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Straight ahead with Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. To the air, 3rd and long. It's taken in by Williams. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. The kick is off the mark, no good. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. We give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. So here comes the Bronco offense. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Nick Snap to throw. Mims with the grab. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Bronco, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes again. And this one doesn't go far. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. He's on the move. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Steelers offense headed out. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Looking to throw it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers first down.
To throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so in it.
Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Steelers are gonna have it, and he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. First throw of overtime now. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 34-yard line.
They toss to Williams, headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Nix to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for this offense. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. This is reeled in by Wilson. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Russ now from the gun. Oh, big interception here. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 34.
Running right, it's Williams. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They go with Williams on the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 13.
Reynolds, the motion man left. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. This entire contest rests on his next kick. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And we're going to keep playing on in OT.
They sure gave him a chance, Kate. They went for the field goal that could have won the game. Safe to say, and this is the hard part about it being a kicker, is that image is going to flash through his head for a long time. But for now, we play on. Let's go.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 2nd and 3 now. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Harris once more. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All set up now for 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, they go with Harris. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This is a 39-yarder from the left hash. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors from the left side. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver. The Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Ewart and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.